Do you think deep down, though, he understood on any level, like having known you as a child? Do you think it made some sort of sense to him?
No, he was... I think he's still against it, but he's learned to accept it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, it seems like a lot of families just wouldn't be able to deal with it.
He even helped me with a certain part of my legal name change.
Oh, that's great.
So,
that's cool. And you said you had a brother as well.
Yeah.
Has he been able?
My brother's okay with it.
Oh, that's cool. That's really great.
My sister's pretty okay with it, I think.
So when I read the Times article, there was a mention about you were a cabinet maker. Is that correct?
Well, no, I made entryway doors. You know, big doors for entryways of houses.
Oh, cool.
Things like that. Custom-made wooden doors. We made doors out of cherry wood, maple, mahogany, all kinds of different woods.
Cool. And it sounded like your coworkers weren't really ready to, you know, take the change that you were going through. Well, is that what prompted you to come here?
Yeah.
Wow. And so how did you feel the reception was in New York when you...
Very good. I mean, in the shelter it was kind of difficult because some people wouldn't accept me at first. But after they got used to me dressing in women's clothing, even they became more accepting and more...
Oh, good.
You know, they would at least talk to me, you know.
Uh-huh. How did you find your way to the shelter? Was that a hard process to find a place?
No, well, when I first came to New York, I was sleeping on the steps of a church on 1st and 66th.
Wow.
And this homeless outreach group found me and took me to Bellevue, and Bellevue sent me to Ward's Island.
Oh, wow. How was that? Was it terrible, or...?
Yeah, it could be sometimes.
Wow.
You really had to watch yourself because they have a lot of gang members in the shelter, and a lot of them were pretty rough characters.
Wow. So it seems like you had this, you know, pretty nice middle-class upbringing in Colorado, and you found yourself in a completely different world. Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
Did you wonder, like, how did this happen, or...?
Yeah, I wondered if I had made the right choice, but I love New York so much that to me it was worth going through that experience because I won't really want to live here.
Did you
work here?
Sorry, go on.
And yeah, I just really want to live the rest of my life here.
That's good to hear. Did you feel, though, that the difficulty in finding a job or not being homeless?
Yeah, when I first got here, I was looking for a job and couldn't really find one. And because I think the economy, you know, I almost got a couple jobs. I was being considered for them at least.
In like a carpentry capacity?
No. One was a writer, fashion writer.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And let's see, another one was a writer job too.
Do you have a writing background, or did you just pitch it?
Yeah, I have an associate's degree in technical writing, and I write fiction.
Cool.
I've finished one novel since I've been in New York.
Wow.
And, I'm working on the second novel in a series.
That's great. You know, there's an independent book publishing fair this weekend.
Really?
That I'm going to too. I know. Yeah, we got to talk about that later. But so when you were a kid, did you have a dream? I'm assuming maybe your gender identity dream was part of the dream.
Well,
from what you said,
I've had tons of dreams where I actually turned into a girl in the dream. And like I had one dream when I was in my 20s that I came to New York and had a sex change. I was all wrapped up like a mummy.
Wow.
And I took the bandages off and looked in the mirror, and I saw this girl who looked a little